Nirvana is a state of perfect peace and the end of cycle of rebirth. Many Eastern religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism believe in this concept. They see it as the ultimate goal of life, the end of suffering. Nirvana is a state of being. Imagine a flame going out. This is how some describe reaching divine. People from all walks of life can achieve nirvana. It requires dedication and spiritual practice. The path varies in different traditions. However, they all share the common goal of liberation from agony. In Hinduism, nirvana is known as moksha. It is freedom from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, or samsara. Hindus believe in karma, the law of cause and effect. Good deeds create good karma, and bad deeds create bad karma. Dharma means to live a righteous life, according to cosmic order. This involves fulfilling duties, acting morally, and pursuing spiritual growth. By following dharma and accumulating good karma, Hindus strive to attain moksha, finally liberating the soul, or Atman, and uniting the Atman with the ultimate reality, Brahman. This is like a drop of water merging into the ocean. Buddhism also seeks nirvana. It sees suffering as an inherent part of life. The Buddha taught the Four Noble Truths to address suffering. These concepts explain the nature of suffering, its causes, and the path to its cessation. The Eightfold Path is the way to end suffering. This path guides individuals to cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Through meditation and mindfulness, Buddhists aim to reach enlightenment. Nirvana in Buddhism is the extinction of greed, hatred, and delusion. It is a state of perfect peace and liberation from the cycle of samsara, or the illusion. Jainism emphasizes nonviolence, or ahimsa, and self-discipline. Jains believe in achieving liberation through the three jewels concepts: right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct. They follow the teachings of the Tirthankaras, enlightened beings who have attained liberation. Kevala is the ultimate state of liberation in Jainism. It is perfect knowledge and freedom from all karmic bonds. It signifies the soul's complete purification and liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Jains strive to live ethically. They practice non-violence, truthfulness, and non-attachment. They believe these principles purify the soul and lead to liberation. In Western literature, the notion of transcendence and liberation finds echoes in works like Dante's Divine Comedy, where the soul's journey towards divine grace parallels the Eastern quest for nirvana. The concept of eternal life and liberation from mortal suffering is also explored in various mythological narratives, such as the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, where Orpheus seeks to transcend the bounds of life and death for love. Suffering arises from our attachment to the idea of a separate self and others. When we create this sense of self, we begin to measure changes and experiences against it, which leads to karma, our actions and their consequences. However, when we realize anatta, the concept of no self, it is like turning on a light in a dark room. We see that the monsters we feared, our imagined sufferings and fears, don't exist because the self we believed in isn't real. This understanding extinguishes karma, as it wakes us up from the illusion of a separate self that could experience suffering. Essentially, it's about recognizing that there is no self to hold on to, and thus, no suffering to fear.